And in the UK, the FTSE 100 recovered ground in the first hour of trading in London. The index was up more than 2.8% at around 9 a.m. London time. However, analysts say it is not enough to undo the losses of yesterday when the value of shares plunged by almost 8%. The FTSE 250 was up by 2.2% after losing 6.4% yesterday. What has changed at intraday? Let's talk to Juliana. Hello, Juliana. Good afternoon. Okay, bring us up to speed with the intraday numbers.
Good afternoon, Chimamanda. Well, the FTSE All Shares, you just said, it surged at intraday, definitely gaining back some of those severe losses after yesterday's bloodbath. At intraday, the All Share is up 3.83%. The FTSE 100 is up by 4.18%, and the FTSE 250 up by over 3%. In currencies, the pound is down on the dollar by 0.55%, up on the euro by 0.23%, and down on the Japanese yen by 2%. It seems as if yesterday's oil crash has really helped the airlines. IAG, that's the mother company of British Airways, their shares are up 8%. TUI, the package tour operator, they're also leading the FTSE All Share today. Their shares are up 9%, and the budget airline EasyJet, their shares are up 8.7% at intraday.
And talking about British Airways, of course, that airline has cancelled all today's flights between Italy and the UK. What's next? What happens to the already booked passengers?
Well, yeah, British Airways, they've announced they're taking drastic measures and they'll be cancelling all flights to major cities in and out of Italy for at least a month. They've issued a statement saying that if you have booked your flights from now up until Easter, you will be able to postpone or get a full refund. This is obviously going to affect thousands upon thousands of people. British Airways, they have about 60 flights in and out of Italy every day. They're not the only one. Virgin Atlantic, Ryanair and others have also followed suit, and they will not be flying into Italy. There are estimates that this could cost the aviation industry over 113 billion euros. Just as I was coming into the studio, Chimamanda, I also heard that Norwegian Airlines, which is kind of a budget airline, they predominantly fly into America. They said that they'll be cancelling at least 1,000 of their flights over the next couple of weeks. So, you know, the situation is getting pretty serious in mainland Europe and in America. Of course, in Italy, there is a major shutdown. The entire country has been quarantined. They're calling it a stay-at-home phase. People have to stay at home in their house, no work, no school, nothing for at least 4 weeks. This is affecting up to over 16 million people, and there are concerns that this could ripple across Europe. And Austria, of course, have closed their borders to Italy today.
This is absolutely serious. But how prepared is Chancellor Rishi Sunak to deliver the budget at a time like this?
Well, it's all or nothing for Rishi Sunak. You know, this is a historic budget that he will be delivering tomorrow. And really, to quote a footballing term, it's a budget of two halves. On the one half, Boris Johnson, Prime Minister, and the rest of his cabinet will try as much as they can to deliver on their manifesto pledges. The main thing is trying to rebalance the economy, which has predominantly been focused on London and the South East. Millions of people turned out in their droves. Labour supporters for generations decided to vote for Conservatives, and Boris Johnson has promised infrastructure and digital transformations in those regions. So they will want to deliver on that. But of course, it's COVID-19 and it's the coronavirus. We have heard that now we've moved into a phase of trying to contain the spread. We have over 300, almost 400 confirmed cases. Public Health England has said that it will get dramatically worse within the next 4 weeks. So we are expecting school closures, closures of businesses. And as Mervyn King, the former Bank of England governor, said yesterday, he's hoping, and what we're expecting is that the Chancellor of the Exchequer will have some short-term budget reliefs for small businesses and those who are likely to suffer if people stop going to work or can't go to work because of the spread. So there is going to be a lot of pressure, a lot of intense scrutiny. And this on top of trying to negotiate a free trade deal with Europe is going to be Boris Johnson's probably lasting legacy as Prime Minister.
And I guess it will be termed COVID-19 budget. We look forward to that. Thank you, Juliana.